Hello and welcome. I'm Gaurav Dwivedi, a student of PGDFM at IFM Bhopal, and today I'm going to talk about leaders. When we talk about leaders, bunch of human faces like Nelson Mandela, MK Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln start revolving in our mind. These bunch of people have unarguably some of the best characteristics to be identified as leaders. But apart from humans, there are few creatures who have been identified as the leaders or kings of their own kingdoms. The lion, king of the animals, and the eagle, king of the birds, are two such creatures. These creatures have a lot to be learned from, and today that is exactly what I'm going to talk about. In the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about some lessons that every human who aspires to be a leader should learn from these two excellent and marvelous creatures. So let's move ahead. So let's start with the king of animals. Number 1. Importance of teams. Lions are very social animals. They form groups called prides with sometimes as many as 40 individuals in a pride. Lions hang out in prides because they know that their strength is in numbers and everyone has a valuable part to play in the pride's growth and survival. It's much easier to thrive when you have growth and resources of others to support you. The lioness hunts while the lion protects the pride. The responsibility is appropriately delegated in a pride of lions, and that is what every human should learn from lions. Number 2. Attitude. Lion is not the tallest, heaviest, largest, or the smartest animal on the entire planet, but still, it's king. Why lion is regarded as the king of the jungle? They are a great source of encouragement. It's not because of fear that makes other animals afraid of lion, but attitude and respect which they have for them. A lion thinks that he can eat anything on the planet irrespective of size. His only concern is to seize its hunger. It is your mind that makes you a leader. Attitude produces behavior. Behavior turns into habit. But everything begins with thinking. And this attitude is something that every leader must have. Now let's talk about lessons to be learned from eagle, the king of birds. Number 1. Facing challenges. Eagles are the only bird that love the storm. When all other birds try to flee from the storm and hide its fierceness, eagles fly into it and will use the wind of the storm to rise higher in a matter of seconds. They use the pressure of the storm to glide even higher without having to using their own energy. Eagles beautifully turn a challenge into an opportunity. And challenges in the life of a leader are many. These are the storms we must face as leaders to rise to greater heights. Like an eagle, a leader can only rise to greater heights if he or she takes up the challenges head-on without running away from it. Number 2. The strength to take hard decisions. The eagle has the longest lifespan of its species. It can live up to 70 years, but to reach this stage, they have to take hard decisions to survive. When an eagle grows old, their feather gets heavier, beak gets bent, and talons don't stay as sharp as they were. In order to survive, he goes to top of the mountain and hits his beak against a rock till it goes out. He also plucks out his feathers completely and removes his talon too. Eagles now must wait for all three things to grow back and then fly to occupy the space again in the sky and hunt for prey. Eagles, as leaders, discard what is worthless and renew themselves. And many a times, we as leaders have to take hard decisions in our life to survive. Those decisions could be painful, but they help us in the long run. A leader has to see the bigger picture in the life. In every brave man's heart lives a lion, and behind every great leader is the vision of an eagle. And that is exactly what makes these two creatures leaders of their own kingdom. So that is it for today. Hope you learned some new leadership traits and enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. Goodbye.